Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Rafael Paneh,
My name is Roydi Gabriel.
and today it's all about the podcast. So today we're going to do a 15-minute session, around 15 to 20 minutes, to talking about the stuff that we love, or the things that we really hate sometimes, or any topics that we really like to talk the most.
Where are you from, Arif?
So I'm from Sihitang, Gang Tengku Rizal Nurdin. So basically, usually from this university to my home, usually for about 50 minutes. So if you're going to take a look at this one right here, and then you go straight into the left. If you're going from here, and there's a left turn again. And if there's like a rice field, and then the house with the three workshops, and then the other one, which is the big house, my house is right in the middle of it. And that place was actually built from 2001. I wasn't born, but my dad really working hard to build that house for us. And where are you from, Capri?
I'm from Riau in Indonesia.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I live in Sisipa, Batang Toru.
Okay. So that's where you live now?
I live in Sisipa, Batang Toru.
Right? So your home previously was in Riau, but then you moved right here. Listen, you're from Riau, right?
Yes.
And then you moved, where you from? Where you moved? And so the place where you moved, that's your home, right? Okay, since you are not from here originally, so what type of culture that you learned in this Palestine one?
Maybe I have much first language.
Yeah.
People in Padang Sidimpuan generally speak Angkola Batak, soft, polite dialect of the Batak language.
Yeah.
It is used in traditional ceremonies, daily communication, and traditional poetry.
Yeah.
Second, custom and tradition. Costume and tradition.
Okay.
Dalihan Natolu
Yep.
is a traditional kinship system and life philosophy of the Batak people, meaning three-legged staff, symbolizing social balance and harmony. Traditional ceremonies such as wedding, funeral, and cultural events strictly follow customary procedure.
Yeah.
And music. Number 3, music and dance. Traditional music feature instruments like gondang. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I do know it.
Ganding and tortor dance.
I used to dance with that back in school. Okay.
This is famous.
Okay.
Is commonly performed during ceremony and traditional celebration.
Yeah, celebrations.
Okay. And number 4, traditional clothing. Ulos is a handwork traditional cloth symbolizing love and respect. It is given during important event and right.
Yeah.
And 5, traditional food.
Yeah.
Local dishes such as deli mie horbo, you know.
Yeah.
Buffalo meal, saksang, and nai nura. Showcase rich flavors with bold spice. Traditional snack like lapet and ombus are often served during cultural gathering. I will your question.
Okay.
What is the most valuable lesson life has taught you so far?
So basically back in the past 5 months, back in December, so I used to have a friend with this girl named Luca back in the US. So we were quite really fun at first. So we were building a good relationships back at the 2024, let's say, at January. One of us got seems really good harmony with a lot of friends. But until one day, I actually make a mistake that I really regret a lot. So back at the 25th December, it's actually the Christmas for them, but we're not because we have different religions. We're not celebrating it. So because I asking about the gifts, I never thought that if that one topic could hurt her a lot. I mean, we never know. Even with the simplest thing that we can tell, it could break someone's heart. And that's the first lesson I thought. Because I need to, I need to learn a little bit more about the words that I'm going to use, and I need to be more careful to what topics that I'm going to talk about to anyone. That's the first. Number two, okay, I tried to explain to her and some of her friends in Discord again. So I was talking like I know it was entirely my fault. I'm trying to explain, and I know I was dumb, and I just not quite mature enough because despite that, because we're not an adult, right? So because we nearly reached on our 20s. That time I was 18 years old before I reached 19 back in March. So basically, I was 18 that time, and you know what the teenagers looks like. We're still dumb, and we're still not quite as smart as we thought. We still not having great wisdom. That's the first thing. And the secondly, when I tried to talk to her, and I thought everything was fine. Okay, everything was fine back in the next 12 hours. The next 12 hours, it's all messed up. It's a big mess, like it's a total mess. Okay, so the first thing I know, she blocked me a lot. I mean, she blocked me at Discord, she blocked me on TikTok, and she blocked me on Roblox as well. That's the first. Number two, I tried to talk to her. I tried to friend request her again, and I tried to go into the server, but it gets worse. And you know why? And you know what? It makes me worse a little bit. So basically like this. I tried to go into the servers, but one of her friend, let's just say T, okay, I don't want to talk about his real name is, but the thing is, when I tried to apologize, I tried to explain like 3 times. I got kicked 3 times that time. So before I was able to speak, and you know what he calls me? It's really sensitive though. He even calls me pedophile. Like I know he also have a really bad thing. So he's still 13, okay? He's still 13 years old, and I'm a little bit older than him. And you know what worse? Rather than he said to be pedophile? You know about porn? No. You know, like the pornography? Yeah, he saw it. He saw it first. I mean, look at that. He's still minor, okay? He's still minor. We're in the major, okay? So, like, I tried to speak, but I'm not able to do it, okay? Like he said, kick this guy out, kick this guy out, kick this guy out. And yeah, I gave up. I didn't have anything to do next. And it really broke my heart there for a while, okay? And then the thing is, I got blocked, and then back on TikTok, this guy, the same one, he's exposing me for the problems that I do to look at. Like all the chat logs and everything else. I mean, some of the topics that maybe quite really sensitive that I didn't even notice. Then yeah, do it like that. So and then in this past 5 months, I decided to step away from them. Okay, I step away. I enjoy what I love. Sometimes I'm at a workshop. I watch some MotoGP races. I play some games alone, or sometimes with friends in the chat. And it really makes me wondering though, like what the most valuable lesson that I can take from it. The first thing is I need to keep my mouth carefully when I speak. And number two, it's good to admit mistakes, but sometimes if the people not accept your apology, that's fine. If you can forgive yourself, that's a good thing, because if you want to fix yourself, start from yourself as well. Because like for example, if we did a mess, okay? So if you did something mess, and then if we try to forgive ourselves, it's a good thing, like what my friend said. And number three, sometimes I need their own validation to be happy. And this one hits me the most. It hits me the most because usually I wasting a lot of my time just to talk with them, since I know we're like 10 hours away, 10 and 12 hours away because of the time zone. But it really makes me realize that sometimes if they didn't really appreciate what I do, it really hurts me a lot. So stepping away from them is a good thing for me because I can focus on myself, on my future, and on my friends as well, and everyone in this university, in this class. It really helps me a lot to moving on. And also taught me one more time. Okay, another lesson that really gives me a lot of motivation was you need to surround yourself with the people that really cares about you, the people that really appreciate your effort, and the people that really knows about you. So it doesn't matter how much friend you have. Like I said, I'd rather have one friend that really knows me the most rather than have a lot of thousands but they didn't understand me a lot. And yeah, that's all the lessons that I can say for now. So yeah, that's my story, and that's the lesson that I can get from the past 5 months now.
Kirif, last question.
Yeah, for both of us.
What do you had during your high school day?
I have a lot, but first things first, math, of course. Math is really stressing me a lot because, like sometimes the formula doesn't make any sense for those numbers. Even the numbers that that we could actually spell correctly, Okay, that's the first. Number two, the bullies, back in the high school, I used to be really alone because, not because I wanted to talk with my friends, because I tried to be becoming appropriate as I know. But sometimes, those guys really stressing me a lot. And one time actually, so one of my classmates back then, he actually touched something inappropriate with me. It's really disgusting. That's the second, okay? And number three, I think for me, the thing that I hate number three was the rain sometimes. I mean I do love rain though, but if it's the rain like in PD, the physical education, like when we play futsal, it really sucks because sometimes we're not allowed to play just because of the rain. I mean, if the rain is come on Saturday, it's because I think for me, if the rain was Saturday, that's fine, okay? Okay, so back when I talked about the things that I hate, okay, so first I already told you like first was the math, second the bullies, number third is the rain because of the PE, and number four, I think for me one of the most hated things that I have was like the time where we every time after before we go into the class, there's always like we need to it's not some sort of ceremony, okay? Like we need to line up just for announcement, some sort of like that. It's really annoying though, especially in the hot conditions. But sometimes I really pray for the rain to come. So like, oh my God, please let the rain come. I don't want it to hurt my legs because of that. I can stand up for about 10 minutes though. But if that thing happened for about 15 minutes, I could have found out very easily though. That's number four. And then number five, the thing that I really hate the most was okay, I kind of forgot, but I think for me the fifth was the the other classes. So sometimes the other class was really annoying. Like so for example, like I was in the 12A, okay, 12 1 because that's the grade that I have, and then sometimes the grade 12 3 or the second one sometimes really annoying to us. So but we do appreciate them for sometimes for entertaining us. So yeah. So what are the things that you hate in school?
I had mathematics because the concepts are often very abstract and hard to visualize, which make it difficult for me to grasp what I'm supposed to do. I had mathematics because it requires.
Okay, I think that's enough for us today on the podcast task. So with that, we're gonna close the podcast with Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. My name is Arfio and
Roy Priya.
And that's all from us today. And that's all for us for today. Thank you very much.